This is a very last minute stream. I actually wait, hold on. I actually have to check something. What thumbnail did I end up using there? Uh okay, that's fine. But still some last minute stuff, I ain't gonna lie. I definitely need to make a thumbnail real quick actually. It's called Musket and Roses. Oh shit. Musket and Roses. Images. I'll just take this one. Yep, that works for me. Yep, that is the thumbnail. Copy. I am making the thumbnail on stream right now. That's what's happening. Okay, so no. Sorry about that. I'm making the thumbnail. I'm making the thumbnail right now as we speak. uh, Hold on. What the fuck did I name the file? Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. Save. Okay, there you go. That's the thumbnail. Leave it as that. Okay. So I actually already started a bit of it, so that it's kind of awkward, but that's just how it's gonna be. Very much last second. I am going to rush this event, story-wise, not too much, but I'm definitely not gonna go any pausing with this. I am definitely just gonna go all in on the story, not record, and then after that I'll just end the stream, and then after that I will be doing the event side stuff on my own time.
But where's the captain? There's
Oh, whoops. Indeed, there is hardly anyone around here except for that one person over there.
The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Ah, yeah, that's what I figured. Let me check if my mic is good. I really should have done this stuff before streaming, but you know what? It's not like I had the time to do anything because I literally just decided to stream it now.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her. She seems
Like the eye patch, the hat,
intimidating.
the hair.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her way.
Oh, I mean, like, I'm not gonna get in the way of the cops. I mean, I ain't trying to get arrested for anything. For some reason. I'm not sure what I'd be arrested for, but I don't want to get arrested.
Just trust me.
Okay.
Oh, alright, let's see what happens then. Shiori sure is a mysterious person.
Oh, sorry, I just need to close some things real quick.
People.
Yeah, well, it's kind of crazy how much people she knows.
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even more so in the competitive world of fashion.
Well, I tell you what, her brand's pretty good so far, at least as far as I can tell. I mean, like, first of all, like, the drip she's made is very drippy.
Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I can only imagine what Shiori has been through to get where she is today. I'm sure that having more connections has definitely worked in her favor.
Undoubtedly. Connections are
Reading
everything,
on the
I'm
job?
pretty sure.
Detective novel.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
Damn.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
They're talking in they're talking in code, people.
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong choice.
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your help with.
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
Bro thinks he's slick, bro. Ain't no way.
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end. Halt!
Cotton 4K, bitch.
Huh? What's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers. It's bad for business, you know?
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so
We
easily
know you're
either.
selling the weed.
I am
kidding.
Chevras, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one last time. Hand over whatever you're holding at once. And before you do anything unwise,
They got caught
let
in
me
4K,
remind you
it's
that I'll have
crazy.
you on the ground before you can even think about
I got
making
that
a
shit
run
on
for
my
it.
camera, just saying.
All right. I'll give it to you. But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book, then the shopkeeper here is the one who
Damn,
slipped
he's
it
a
in.
rat.
I don't
What
have
a
anything
little
to do
rat.
with this.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Damn, y'all just confessing now.
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
Just snitched as soon as possible, bro. I'm just saying, one of you could have just.
What's going on here? What's
Actually, not everybody's getting away with it.
away?
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them,
Indeed.
right? Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then.
Epic.
Now that Vache has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers.
Oh my god, it
The
was
Fontaine
a drug
guards have
deal.
been
That's
busy
crazy.
collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market.
Does that shit even do anything now? I mean,
Thanks to
y'all
a tip
normal
from our
people.
reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys.
Crazy.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler and Xavier.
Hey,
Mhm.
I'm Chevras. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating it.
So why didn't you just arrest them immediately?
Yeah, why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance? Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first.
Bruh.
All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
Damn.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevras. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevras' line of sight, he took the opportunity to
What
sell
a
it off.
dumbass.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
What a dumbass.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see,
You
it's
wanna
like
be an
this.
actor? you wanna be a star?
Two musketeers. You certainly have a good eye for a story.
Pew pew pew.
So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
You are an actor.
Yes, that's
you
right.
will be the
I
actor.
want to make sure we get all the details right. I want the actor's posture and understanding of firearms to be as realistic as possible.
Oh,
However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your time, since you'll have to be present whenever we're filming.
you will be the actor.
Also, as for the pay,
No need to say any more. I'll join.
Everyone's just doing it for free. That's crazy.
Just like that.
Damn, this is the most donated movie in the world. Or not even donated, fucking.
really? You're willing to help us with our humble film
Don't
project?
Sure, it's no big
free
deal.
it's free labor,
As I
bro.
said,
It's
we've
crazy.
wrapped up our investigation here, so I don't have any other tasks on my plate for the
It's
moment.
the most volunteered fucking movie I've ever seen in my life.
Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
Then we've got a
She's
deal.
got a good point.
Yes,
I like
I'll
those
see you
and
on set
revenge
tomorrow.
flicks. Those are pretty good.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it! I should tell Lady Farina immediately. Oh, and I must tell the prop manager and lighting technician to get everything ready. We start filming tomorrow!
Let's go! We start filming
Calm down,
today.
Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish.
Oh.
Still, I,
I really
should
like Shori's
also
voice.
head
It's
back
nice.
now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Guess that's it for today then.
Costumes and makeup. I don't think I've ever seen anyone wear anything different than
Traveler,
usual.
Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to tell you.
Yeah,
And
what's
I'll
up?
take
Sure.
Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the fountain.
I mean, I think he would probably be able to hold himself
He'd
together.
better.
Okay. Alright, what's up? Just so you know, I do not have any drugs nor anything illegal on my
So what did
person.
you want to tell us, Chevres?
Okay, maybe I have something illegal on my person, but we don't talk about that. I didn't say that.
Have you read The Two Musketeers?
I haven't read it.
The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid.
Okay.
The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with
Okay,
the maid, so they
yeah.
were never treated well by anyone.
Okay.
One day,
You're just
upon returning home,
spoiling
they
the story?
found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor.
What the fuck?
It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the Baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them. However, the Baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide, and there was no chance of bringing her murderers to justice. The two siblings decided to flee and someday avenge their mother.
Oh my god, revenge film.
Many years later, members of the Baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's mother liked best. The Baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day. But it was
Damn, you're just
actually those
spoiling
two
the story.
siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive and trained day and night, eventually becoming adept musketeers. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the Baron.
You know, I kind of wanted to
Their
read the book,
actions
and you're
let the
just
truth
spoiling
behind
it.
their
I mean,
mother's
man,
death be known to all.
That's quite an exhilarating story.
I can't believe you fucking spoiled it.
Yep, the Baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail. It was just the kind of story I enjoy.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to join our crew, Chevres?
It's like, nah.
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Okay, one of the reasons. Okay.
Oh, you mean there were other reasons
Let's
too?
hear the other reason. I'm interested.
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to
I'm a good
resolve our
Samaritan.
nation's crisis,
Unwillingly.
you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions.
So there's a case you need our help with.
Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before.
But not by choice sometimes.
There's
but
been
yeah.
a recent murder case involving muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be very similar to what is described in the novel.
Ooh,
Huh? Really?
sounds
But
interesting.
Grant didn't see anything about that in today's papers.
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public because the investigation is currently at a standstill.
Understandable.
The murderer is extremely cautious.
A murder involving firearms? But not that many people use those in Fontaine, right?
Couldn't be someone from your platoon, right?
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. Besides, I trust the members of my platoon.
Hope you guys have gun licenses here.
However, well, that's all I can disclose about the case today.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Okay.
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. You can decide tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me.
Okay, giving us some time to think about
I'm
it.
aware
Got it,
this
got
might
it.
not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but the more capable people we have, the better the chances that justice will prevail.
Can't someone from the Special Patrol help you investigate?
Carrying out investigations isn't actually supposed to be our responsibility.
Oh.
Our job is to apprehend the perpetrators. Finding them is really up to the Marechaussee Phantom.
Ah, I see.
You could say I'm taking part in the investigation out of personal interest. I don't want people to see muskets in a negative way. And also, I'm concerned about the similarity between the crimes and the story.
You mean they might be connected somehow?
I suspect so.
She said, I don't want people to see guns in a negative way. I just think about how it is in real life.
Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor is it a deal of any kind. It's a request.
Also, sounds like
Nothing
she
more.
likes guns. I like that.
If you two have any interest in
also
the
like
case
guns.
after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me, then I would be most grateful.
Sounds fun. I mean, sounds good. Sounds
What do you
fine.
think, Traveler?
Oh, let's give it some thought.
Yeah, you're right. Paimon's getting a little tired too. We've really been hustling all day.
I'm
You'd
hustling
better
all day
head back
tomorrow
and get
too,
some
all
rest.
night.
It's good to keep a calm mind,
All night, all day.
especially when you're about to. Otherwise,
Oh,
when the
whoops.
moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.
Crazy. So to be continued. Right now. Time 8 to 10. Oh, whoops.
It's finally time to meet up with everyone. Paimon even dreamt of making the film last night. If Paimon remembers right, we're meeting at Hotel de Boer. Let's get going. Ayaka, Yoimiya, you're already here.
Was my mic muted the whole time? Oh wow, I was saying a lot of things and my mic was muted.
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
It went pretty
and how
okay.
about you,
I don't know how long I was
What
not
were you
talking
up to
for, but I
yesterday?
was apparently very silent for like a long time.
After
It
we
is.
split up, Ayato went to see Udex Nervillette at the Palais Marmonia.
Oh,
I
interesting.
was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it himself. He told me to go see the sights around Fontaine and to enjoy the local culture.
All right.
So I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the opera house on Aranias Island.
Oh,
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there. Two mechanical puppets that were dancing together. You've seen them, right?
yeah, I kicked her ass.
Yeah, those two. Amazing, aren't they?
We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing. Like we could keep watching them forever.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them
It's
too.
pretty enjoyable to watch. I won't lie.
Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach.
Not as enjoyable to fight.
Diving, to be exact. It was the first time I ever breathed underwater. I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2, 1, and then splash! We were beneath the waves.
Say a lot of things there, but anyway. Sure.
First, I didn't dare to open my
Oh
mouth.
shit! Flashback.
Once I couldn't
That's
hold
cool.
my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in.
Like how there's the
Turns
one
out
underwater
water wasn't as
effect
salty
with the
as
voice.
I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling. Ayaka said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip.
She went
She
from
got
getting her
used to
socks
everything
wet to
way
getting
faster
her
than I
whole
did.
ass dress wet. Crazy.
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease as soon as we dove in.
A lot of things I could say there too, but
The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the romaritime flowers blossoming underwater. Like little
I forgot
candles
they
lighting
even
up the
do
streets
they
at
even
night.
grow down there? Shit, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma.
I've killed a lot
Like
of
those
them.
fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they see people.
Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beast.
There you go. That's the names of them. I
I
don't
just
know them.
love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this. They probably won't believe a word I say.
Your pops will probably take a bit to hear that. Cool little flashback. I like that. That was cool.
Yoimiya was down there for quite a while.
This event's great.
It was
I really
dark
like
before
the
we finally rode
the
the
writing
aqua
for
bus
like a
back
lot
to
of
the
things
city.
post
I figured
Fontaine
you'd
have
wanna
been
sleep in
fucking
today.
phenomenal. I won't lie.
Yeah, even I was worried I wouldn't be able to get up. I still felt like I was drifting in the waves when I went to sleep last night. But as soon as I woke
can't
up
swim.
today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together, and I was ready
If I was
to go.
dreaming I was in the water, I'm drowning for sure.
Speaking of the film, where's everybody else?
Good
My
question.
brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location. They should be here soon. As for the others, we're here.
They're here. Okay, cool. We found them.
Please excuse my tardy.
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
6 miles?
Huh?
I'm so tired.
Oh,
I heard you all
Felina.
chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has.
Say, God, sleep earlier is what I would say, but I'm like
Good
in the same
morning,
boat.
everyone.
What's up?
Boarding. Can someone fetch me a cup of coffee? More milk, hold the sugar.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that for you.
No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here so I can get started on your makeup. The last thing I want is coffee stains on my costumes.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant.
So much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
I don't know.
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that. But you sure look exhausted, Farina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
She just like me for real, bro.
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that either need to be omitted or adapted.
Fair enough.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect you to be so thorough.
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all.
Oh, look
It
at her
takes
tooting
more
her
than
own
just a
horn.
pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I know how to get serious when the situation calls for it. I went all out when I was acting as an Archon, so why wouldn't I do the same for my own life?
True.
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director and the aroma of coffee feels almost as refreshing as hearing
Oh,
the
I love
birds
this for her.
chirping in the morning.
Yoimi is too excited to get coffee. No, honestly, she kind of is, bro. Like, what the fuck? Why is Aya?
seems
Why was
everyone has
Ayaka
managed
so
to
eager
arrive
to
on
get
time.
It's crazy. Like Ayaka, I think you're one
We've
of the
reached an
actors. What do you
agreement with the
mean you're
restaurant
getting it?
owner. We are
Ah.
free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Epic.
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to our film and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more customers.
Bro, what is with everyone just volunteering and offering up their shit for this fucking movie for free, bro? It's like we got a budget of $5, but nobody knows that because we're just getting shit for free. It's crazy.
Well then, Mr. Xavier, I'll leave.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, whoops.
First, I'd like to introduce our new members.
Never seen either of you in my life,
This
so
is
must
our
be
prop
new.
manager,
Ow.
Veronique. She'll be in charge of all the film's props and items.
Epic.
And this is Bono, our lighting technician. He'll be in charge of lighting and illumination to set up each scene's atmosphere.
Nice.
Wow. Sure feels like we have some real professionals joining the crew now.
First of all, please allow me to first express my sincerest gratitude
Damn,
to
my
everyone
throat
in the
dying.
crew. When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide the funds, I really thought that this was the nail in the coffin for this film.
But it's okay, because everyone here is working for free.
I had no idea that I'd find so many people willing to help me on such short notice.
And for free.
Thank you. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
Except for Farina. I think Farina is the only character
No
being
need to be
paid
so
here.
cordial,
And me,
Mr.
I think.
Xavier. We're all honored to be a part of this.
All the businesses want exposure. It's true, like they do. And they all
Your
just said,
works
yeah,
made a
you know
profound
what?
impression
This'll
on me
be
when I saw
fine.
them back in Inazuma.
They're all just hoping that this film pops the fuck off right now.
I am sure that someday, this film will be remembered as a prime example of cultural exchange between Fontaine and Inazuma.
This film is the
Yes,
most sponsored
The
film in
story
existence.
is the reason I agreed to join. I can't bear to even imagine what this film would look like without the very best director.
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone that as the producer of this film, I'll do whatever I can to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. This is not just my film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every person here, as well as the endless effort we are about to pour into it.
I'm putting my whole I'm putting a whole
without
lot of
further
work in
ado,
this.
the Two Musketeers will officially begin filming now.
Let's go.
You may take it from here, Director Farina.
Almost every clap is the same in this game sometimes, I swear.
All right, listen up, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them. We'll need props and lighting to set the scene. Our lead actors can go get their makeup done, and extras, please take this time to go over your positions.
Whoa. Seems Farina's really kicking things
I
into
am
gear
hearing
as the
all the
director.
trailer lines. Let's go.
Is everyone clear? I don't want anyone traipsing around the set like umbrella finches. All right.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
You can see the trauma going through her mind right now.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
I'm gonna talk to Farina first, because I guarantee you she's definitely going through it. It's like, not the waves. I'm kidding.
I don't need any help here. Why don't you try asking someone else?
Okay.
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before. She said that you two were great friends when you were kids.
Oh, so you guys are like the same age or
No
something like that.
talking. I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
Damn.
Ah, yes. To help me really look the part.
To achieve a more young and naive look for this scene.
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes are too deep?
Old ass motherfucker.
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Quiet.
I think they're fine. What are you doing?
How about here?
Oh, okay.
little
That
more
makes
to
more
the left.
sense. I was gonna say she's just staring at it,
You
bro.
got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, no, I'm fine.
Okay.
You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fireworks show. It's interesting to
Inazuma's
imagine what
future
kind of
is
atmosphere the lights
movies.
will create.
Japanese movies.
I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader, right? Those roles are just perfect for the two of you.
The prophecy can't be over. There can't be more waves.
Really? Is that because it'll be easy for Paimon to hold the clapperboard while flying?
Well, sure, there's that, but that's not exactly what I meant. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack.
Pretty sure we start rolling before that, and yeah,
Oh, I see. It's amazing to see the magic behind filmmaking.
pretty funny.
Yoimiya, We need lights over there, too.
Oh, on it! I've got to get back
I'm
to
not
work.
crazy, by the way. Chiori sounds like you like
It's
a.
exciting to see so many people working
I don't mean this in a
together to bring
mean
the
way,
film to life.
but like a stereotypical white person or like white girl. I think that's what Chiori sounds like to me.
Seems
Maybe
like
no,
Mia's really getting into it.
or maybe like a stereotypical white woman,
But she was right.
like
We
in the
do
back in
have
the
a
day,
super close
stereotypical white
Don't
person.
Paimon's really happy to hear that.
I don't mean that in a bad way, of course, but I'm just saying
So,
that's what it sounds like.
this is a real musket?
Oh yeah, they're fucking giving Ayaka a
No,
gun
it's
in
just
this.
a prop weapon. Not bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers.
Man, you know
I
what?
made this one based on the relative
I
shape and
kind of wish they
proportions I
gave
saw in reference
Ayaka
images.
the musket and then gave her the outfit
When we're
in
filming,
this
some
event.
special
And
gunpowder
then
will
we
be
gave her like
applied
new
around the muzzle,
animations where
which
she
will
uses
help
the
create
musket
flash and
in her
smoke effects
animation.
of a
That
real
would have been
gun being
so
fired.
fucking cool. Like gun and sword, best combo.
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
That's right. The sound effects for gunshots will also be added in post-production.
Thank you, Veronique. I think I know where to start now. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more realistic. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that the firearms
good.
have been well maintained.
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevres.
She uses
I assume you use
guns.
these types of firearms on a regular basis?
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to
I'm gonna
eat
need
and
some.
sleep,
I'm gonna need some
muskets need to be
Inazuma people to
cleaned
start
and
using
maintained.
muskets now after this event. That would be really fucking cool. I'm just saying.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape
I'm just
and
saying,
weight,
you know,
to
Ayaka
the
pulling out
point
a
where
gun
it
would be
feels like a
fucking
natural
crazy.
extension of my body.
Yes. This way,
I'm also gonna
our
need
weapons will
someone,
never
some
betray us in the
group of
heat
people to
battle.
adapt this film they're
Yes,
making into
well
an
said.
actual like little
It seems we have
animation.
the
That
same
would be fucking
philosophy
sick.
on this
I'm just saying.
Oh, sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
Though these props differ from the muskets I use, I can still give you some pointers.
Good. I look forward to your instruction.
Teach me how
First
to
and
shoot.
foremost, never point the weapon at anyone,
Oh my God, gun
regardless of whether
safety,
it's a
that's
real
crazy.
or prop weapon, or whether you're holding it or it's on the table. This holds for any time when you're not actively engaging an enemy.
Okay, understood.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder, and use your eye to look down the weapon's sights.
Like this?
When she's holding it like she's holding it like a gangster, bro. Nah, I'm
Not
dead.
bad. Now, try saying your
She
lines.
said that was good.
This is the end of the road for you.
I'm dead.
Good.
I'm
Now turn your
dead.
body a little. That way, you'll give your enemy less of a
Run
target to
them
work
buckets.
with. And relax your shoulders. This is the end of the road for you.
Run them buckets.
Huh. Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Shit, bro.
Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it?
Like this?
Yes, much better.
Run them buckets.
What do you think?
I do see your point. But are you sure you wish to do this?
It's okay. He's.
I believe it would be most
I
fitting.
assume he's making Chevre's I don't know how to say her name. Be the actor instead of him because I think it was supposed to be him, but then he's like, you know what? No, have her do it, and then you know what? It's okay
Well,
because
if you
he's
insist.
doing it for free
All right,
anyway.
I understand. Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevres, could the two of you
That's
please
funny.
come over here?
The way they're holding the guns like they're fucking gangsters, bro.
Are we
No
gonna
way.
start filming now?
Let's go see.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevres. Would you be willing to play the role of a musketeer?
What?
To clarify,
What?
I would like to turn over my role to Miss Chevres.
What?
But brother,
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries. And I've heard that the bureaucratic process here can get
I
rather
mean, shit. Have you
complicated.
seen the last one between Snej and Aya in this place?
Now I will be able to focus on my
Maria
work.
can tell you all about that.
Besides, you also know that I'm not really one for public performances.
All you.
Are you really sure?
From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship between the two musketeers in the original story could be improved. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character, but this causes his character to overshadow that of his sister, and the theme of the two supporting and relying on each other isn't conveyed very well.
I also couldn't say,
But
didn't want to act, but
if
didn't
we
say
were
no to
to
his sister.
change the siblings to two
I could see
sisters
that
of a
too,
similar
honestly.
age, then that aspect of the story might come through more clearly.
You know
Also,
what? I
I've
do
seen
see
you
that.
instructing
I do see
Ayaka.
that.
That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need for the older musketeer.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevreuse.
Chevreuse mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
But we still don't know if she's a big fan of acting.
All right, I'll take the role.
Good. It's decided then. I'll get started on making edits to the script. We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and costumes. I have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss Chevreuse. You have my gratitude.
I have an idea for a film. We can call it.
Don't mention it.
Impact
I like this
Honkai
character,
Third.
so if anything,
No,
I should be
6,
the one thanking you.
Shit, I already said third. It's okay.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up
That's
the
bad.
idea, I suppose there's no need to worry.
I know the number 3 is in there, but it's actually the first movie.
Let's go, Miss Chevreuse. I look forward to working with you.
Please, just call me Chevreuse.
Chevreuse. Okay, that's how you say it. I don't know if that's actually how you say it, but
Seems like
that's
you're really
just how
going
I'm
out
gonna
of your
say
way
it.
to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated by a desire to spend more time on formal business.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time. I'm sure you have other reasons for backing out.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go
Okay,
out and see
stereotypical
more of the
white
world,
person
just like the traveler.
in business. That's what she sounds like. Back in the day.
But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side. I would like to give her some space.
You just don't want to act, bro. I get it.
All right, go on. Spoil her some more.
Ayato, it's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
This is the punishment you deserve.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best candidate for the role.
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine you saying those lines.
I don't know, man. With a certain actor in other languages, I'm just saying, I definitely think I could. So you going back to work now?
Yes. I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais Mermonia. Now, I will have some more time to prepare.
Traveler, get the camera ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Paimon, get the clapperboard. Actors to your positions. We're about to start shooting the first scene.
Go on now. And please take good care of Ayaka.
Yep, don't worry.
Good luck with your work.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
Okay.
All right. Now that we're all here, let me help set the scene for everyone. The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why. We want to capture how naive and innocent they are despite their pain. Chevreuse will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Silence on the set! Lights, Camera! Action!
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home.
Mother! You were out for so long, we were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound. Here, I brought your favorite treat. Apple turnovers.
I feel like I was a little too close.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home?
This is abuse. There is abuse.
What's the matter,
in this
Iris?
household, and I can smell it. Okay, hold on.
Well, we've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
They told the actor that, okay, so you're gonna be acting as Ayaka, but you're gonna be but Ayaka is acting as another character.
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
And they even called us names. They said we were...
Shh. It's all right. Don't worry. Girls, listen to me. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful flowers. Maybe your time to blossom hasn't quite come yet. But one day, you two will bloom more beautifully than anything else. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty. Understand? My dear daughters.
And cut!
How'd I do, director?
Not bad. The actor's emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. Also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
Got it.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me.
Acting as
What about
Ayaka,
you,
acting as a
Chef
kid, yeah, no. That's exactly what that was.
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Farina must have adapted the role nicely.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film. You should have more confidence.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! We'll move on to the next scene after we try a few more camera angles.
Everything proceeds at a great pace. Once Farina has adjusted the details to her satisfaction, you begin to film the second scene.
This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their mother has been murdered. Ready? Lights! Camera!
I'm actually glad that I'm seeing I'm basically watching the movie, so you know what? I'll take it.
Mother, we're back. Mother?
Actually, I think they're both doing the same thing where it's like their character voicing another character.
What's wrong, Tulip?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? What's... Mother, she's...
Damn, she dead as fuck.
There's poison in this cup.
I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
That's crazy.
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions.
Oh my god, that crying animation, that's crazy.
Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
I know for a fact they had someone write this script while they were writing the scripts for the fucking for the plot for the story. They had to like, Okay, so you write the plot for the event. You are writing a whole new plot that we're using in the plot of the event.
We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now.
I can just imagine it. It's funny.
Come on.
Crazy! I don't have to do any of the
Let's go.
camera work.
No, wait.
It's being done.
We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place. To buy her this flower.
All right. Goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
And cut! Beautiful! Great performance!
Oh my, you're so amazing, Ayaka! And were those real tears I saw? How did you do it?
That's crazy.
I was surprised too.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Farina said action,
She's a
I
natural
told myself not to
actor.
think about
Crazy.
anything. I just felt the weight of the moment and became the character. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an acting prodigy?
Crazy.
Pipe down, everyone! We need to move on
I hope
to
we
the
get another
next
film
scene.
event. It seems fun so far. This one, story-wise. I haven't played any of the mini games, but you know, still. Full day of filming on the set quickly passes. See you later.
Huh? Are we done already? But Paimon wants to keep playing with the clapper
You
board.
were playing with it?
How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
It was a lot of fun. It's alright.
Good work, you two.
Thank you. You too.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
Hey, look at you.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset. Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right! We were having so much fun that Paimon nearly forgot.
I
You
didn't.
have a case where the
I
murders
did.
seem really similar to the cases in the novel, right? So, how are they similar exactly?
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two musketeers, always using their guns to carry out their revenge. And on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned.
So, there were rainbow roses in the case too?
Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel. Seems like you're connecting the dots now.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning.
Told the writer is the fucking culprit of this thing, and he
Especially
wrote
after
it
seeing the
to
script
like.
today. Ooh, now Paimon can't stop wondering what kind of ulterior motive the murderer might have.
Like it's like, oh, he just wrote his whole plan.
What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
Ah, shit. You know, I think we can join the case.
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, thank you for your dedication to justice. There's no time to lose. We should start investigating right away. Follow me.
Huh?
Wait, right now?
But we
Okay.
just got done filming all day.
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. They are like
True.
small, remote islands in the middle of the sea. If you don't stay vigilant, you will pass right by them in the fog. That's how one of my favorite books always puts it, at least.
So, where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the culprit is making their own weapons, it's very likely...
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the Charlotte? What the fuck? Look, Charlotte, we're friends and all, but like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
Huh? Isn't that Charlotte? Who's her friend, and what are they chatting about?
Be pleased with the cherry on top, Charlotte. Journalist extraordinaire. Please tell me you're joking. I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as
What the
blubber
fuck?
beasts.
It's true, isn't it? I've invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology and even taken out a sizable bank loan. I'm
What the fuck?
begging you like the
What the-
beggiest
what the
beggar in all
fuck?
of Begda.
I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine, Pauline. I admire your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed to us by an anonymous amateur author, written in the style of a true story.
It sounds like they're just discussing a story, but why does this Miss Lapine Pauline seem so distressed?
They just got a forehead of steel, cause like, what the fuck was that?
Funnily enough, I actually remember being in a meeting where the editing team was debating the potential risk of misleading the public with this story. They even went to Maison Gardiennage for advice. But to our surprise, they fully supported us printing it.
Huh.
They figured that the false intel would be a great way to dupe potential criminals into wearing ridiculous costumes when breaking the law. In truth, Gardamex are extremely sophisticated in their capabilities. They can identify criminals just as reliably as the best human guards.
That's pretty cool.
So a crude disguise isn't gonna get you far. If anything, it'll just make you stand out all the more. Since we ran that story, the Maison Gardiennage has made a slew of arrests, including, one phantom blubber beast, a titanic red-crowned finch, and a specter man. So I knew this story had helped out law enforcement. But this is the first time I'm learning of an innocent citizen being deceived by it, and investing so much mora for nothing.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh. She really sounds like she's in pain.
I mean, she just banged her head on the
I
ground
think
like
we should
5,
just ask
10
Charlotte
times.
what's going on. Hey, Charlotte.
Traveler, Paimon, it's you!
It's us.
I was in the area taking some photos for a story when I got to talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research.
Just fucking I feel panic
She
attack.
read an article in the Steambird about a criminal who evaded Gardamex detection by disguising themselves as a blubber beast. Inspired by this story, she spent a lot of mora researching counter-criminal image recognition technology. Her aim was to improve Fontaine's public security by developing a device that could enhance Gardamex target recognition capabilities. She was hoping I could write an article to spread awareness about image recognition technology. She even paid me for the article and gave me one of her prototype devices before I could get a word in. But unfortunately, it was just a fictional story, and her efforts and aspirations were all in vain. I tried to let her down gently, but she's finding it all very hard to accept.
This is a new situation for us,
I
too.
don't really know how to deal with that, but yeah.
It's such a pity. It seems like the author was only trying to make the story interesting, and the Maison Gardiennage only had Fontaine's best interest in mind.
Victim of misunderstanding, I suppose.
Wait, Miss Lapine Pauline, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardamex, head to the opera at Biclez, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide.
What the fuck?
That way, I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living.
What the fuck?
Whoa, there's no need to go that far. I mean, come on, look at you. You wouldn't even dent the Gardamex armor. In all likelihood, they'd only hold you up at the Maison Gardiennage for a few days before letting you out, and then you'd still have to repay your debts.
And the fine.
Actually,
Probably.
instead of going into the technicalities of that, how much did you actually invest? How bad can it really be?
270,000 mora.
Oh.
Okay, well, escaping to the Fortress of Meropide over a sum like that seems like a last resort. Surely there must be other options.
Not anymore. I used to be an equipment supplier to the Fontaine Research Institute before
That place
that
blew the
blew
fuck
to
up.
pieces, and now I'm just a small-time engineer. I scraped together some savings over the past few years, but I put every last mora into this
That's tough.
project, and now I'm left with nothing. It's not just my savings that are gone, it's my whole future as a graph adversarial technology specialist and my dreams of becoming a billionaire one day.
Damn. Damn, dreaming rich, living not any richer.
My life is over.
Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. I think I know a way for you to turn this around. This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image recognition sample collection. It's really quite something. You said you designed it specifically for high-fidelity image capture and analysis, yes?
The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' jobs much easier. In fact, I'd say it has the potential to revolutionize Fontaine's news media. So your research efforts thus far are by no means in vain. The technology you've developed may have many applications that you've never even considered.
True.
Really?
Absolutely. I've been working as a journalist for the Steambird for a long time now. No one understands the issues we journalists face on a
I
day-to-day
actually don't know
basis
what
better
this
than
is
me. So keep calm, take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all my colleagues to drum up interest in your product.
I can't believe it! If this is true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline. My big-ticket orders and billionaire aspirations are still in the cards.
The dream is back, baby.
Maybe I should consider taking out another loan. That way, I can rapidly improve the lens production process, be the first to market, and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry.
Come on! Stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step
Take it
at a
slow.
time and see how it goes.
And I can probably speak to some people I know and
She
license my
has
image recognition
not paid
device to a
attention to
workshop to
a
raise some
word
funds.
being
I
said.
can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Can you believe her? She just ran off.
Oh, yeah, look at that, I
I'm
guess.
pretty sure our advice went in one ear and out the other.
It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into your work and forget about everyone around you. A lot of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out. But don't you worry. I'm gonna write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly.
Nice.
Her research has the potential to benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes, and make sure mass production of her lens can begin as soon as possible.
It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte.
Star journalist to the rescue.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you two take this prototype lens? I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it on your travels. It takes the right person to get the most out of a new technology. In your hands, it's sure to capture some amazing sights.
Thanks a
Alright,
lot,
cool.
Charlotte.
Very cool.
What a nice surprise. We were just curious about what you guys were talking about.
Free shit.
Totally didn't
Crazy.
expect to get a free gift out of it.
You're welcome. I got something out of this too. The beginnings of a very interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and news-like fiction must not be blurred, even when there's a compelling justification for doing so. Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to the editors when I give them my feedback. Let's hope we don't mislead any more well-meaning citizens in the future.
Anyway, back to this.
Welcome to Le Show's
I'm
Clockwork
very much
Workshop.
sure that
How
was
can I
not
help you?
related.
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components lately.
Special components? Sorry, could you be more specific?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for firearms.
You know, like a firing pin.
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those sort of things here.
Firing pin's the only one I know on a flintlock.
Don't misunderstand.
trigger.
I'm not here to cause any trouble. We are merely investigating a case, and we're hoping that you could cooperate.
Powder.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components that would entail.
Firing pin, powder, any of the metals.
Has
I
anyone
suppose.
ever purchased components here as an individual rather than on behalf of an organization?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so? I understand. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Interesting, okay. Workshop. Crafting any guns lately? Any guns crafted lately? How about any muskets? That is literally the only type of firearm here. Ain't no ARs or anything like that. Bolt action sniper rifle.
Oh, hey, Chevris. Run out of oil for your musket again?
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your shop recently to order some firearm components.
Oh, is this another case?
Think about
Let
it.
me think. I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the Fontanalia Film Festival, but I refused all of those requests.
Oh? Why's that?
Because there's no profit. I only make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking for mechanical components?
Well, I usually sell off my scrap to the Fleuve Cendre. I don't typically give them to one specific person.
I understand. Thanks for your cooperation.
Don't mention it. Always happy to have the Musketeers' patronage.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go off yet.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, let's head to Fleuve Cendre next.
Huh? Are you sure? People might not be so thrilled to see the captain of the special patrol there.
You think so, huh? Then I guess you don't know.
I don't.
Huh? No what?
That I grew up in Fleuve Cendre.
Ah. Oh, down there? Okay. I mean, that's what I kind of figured, but, you know, I was just making sure. Investigate and oh, shit. Alright, let's go with the guy over here for... Oh, that's some nasty-ass fucking water. Don't know where any of that's been. Observe.
What's all this? Some broken planks and barrels, as well as some liquor bottles?
Yes, but have a closer look, Paimon. Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up, these are obviously marks from musket bullets.
Damn, whoever did that has a
In other words,
fucking shoddy
someone was
aim.
here trying to improve their shot. They were using the barrels and bottles for target practice.
Could it have been the killer?
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Cendre own guns, few hide the fact from others. And even fewer would go to such lengths to hide markings from practice shots. Anyway, let's go. There might be more to this.
Damn, shots fired. Now, I'm gonna be real here. Them shots were ass cheeks, bro. Turn on your aim assist, cause goddamn, brother, you cannot aim. What the fuck are you? God damn, brother. Look at you. I'm gonna leave you alone. You look like you're tired.
Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
Damn.
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest anybody.
You say that now.
It's the truth. Here, take this as my guarantee.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the special patrol bribing a citizen?
It's called buying info.
Seems you're different from the other guards. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Cendre lately? Anything at all?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night. So loud that it's been waking me up.
I mean, like, shooting a gun in here would be fucking loud.
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's hard to tell around here.
Probably.
Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere, it's all the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely happened after I fell asleep.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember, or that you need to think about it some more?
You tell me.
Then please, think about it some more.
What a clever girl.
She's giving her even more aura.
I don't see shit. Maybe she's just giving us some pate fruit. I don't know. I didn't see shit.
The noises came from the end of the southern waterway. I came
I
out and
ain't
had
no
a look
snitch.
for myself, and I wasn't sleeping well, but I didn't dare get
Oh
too
my
close.
god, is that a... I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
That's all I
I
know.
didn't see shit.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Thanks for the pâte de fruits.
What's up, Paimon? I didn't see shit. What
No need to be
you see?
surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk.
What talk?
Seems you catch on pretty quick. Now then, let's keep going.
I didn't see shit, bro. I ain't see nothing. Hello.
It's been a while, Tetro.
Please, just get on with your request.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets lately.
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson. I can allocate some more manpower to help out with that problem. What do you say?
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's weird about that? He just forgot where he put it, right?
This is Fleuve Cendre, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern
Here
won't
you go.
ever make it to the next
Interesting,
day.
interesting.
But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired. We were quite mystified as to what could have happened.
Oh, maybe the guy grabbed it, examined it, made a gun, gave it back, and he's like, you know what? Nothing happened.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
Oh, maybe that too.
You mean a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
Interesting, interesting.
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
In Fleuve Cendre, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it? I've never liked him. Every time he's here, he just orders a drink and sits there with a nasty look in his eyes.
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the first place?
Don't bother. Even if you asked, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers. Not to mention the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
He's right.
I do understand the point.
I know you grew up here, Chevres. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many people know you here now, and a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here. It's for your own safety.
I'll come and go as I please, and I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
It is what it is. I want to pull
Seems
for
like
hello.
that's all we'll be able to uncover
Pretty
for
cool.
today.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more here than up on the surface.
I mean, like... Yeah.
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our suspect, then their timeline was probably something like this. A month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. Once he
That's what I
figured out
thought.
its
That's what I
mechanics,
thought. That's
he brought it
exactly what I
back.
was saying.
In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket and took it to the Fleuve Cendre for target practice. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done, he left a rainbow rose on the body, just like the scene in the novel.
Exactly.
That all makes sense to Paimon, but we're still no closer to figuring out the killer's identity.
Oh, you know, that's a good point. About the guy who died.
The deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendre. It said that he was a poor, solitary man.
I mean, if we're following the novel, it should have been a nobleman, but yeah.
Yeah, that's also something I'm trying to figure out. If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. But according to our investigation, the deceased didn't have any enemies. He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough to shoot him dead. Much less care to leave a rose on his body. What message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom exactly?
Did they be the novelist?
We've thoroughly investigated that possibility. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and the staff there have confirmed his account.
Fair enough.
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. I've looked into his records. He was adopted at the age of 6, and all the proper procedures were followed. There are also records of him at an orphanage before then. In the story, the mother of the 2 musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10. Of course,
thinking
he
it
could have
still
changed the
could be the
children's ages,
novelist,
but
then.
I don't want to assume anything without
Not that
evidence.
it's definitely because... It's not because he's an orphan, but like, you know.
More importantly, I've also had
Kind
a
of.
chat with him in person. He didn't seem like the kind of person who would pull the trigger to kill a man.
Of course, that doesn't mean it's not him, right?
What should we do now? We have all
Just
this
saying.
new information, but it doesn't help us move forward.
Investigations take time. I didn't expect us to catch the culprit in just a single day.
I didn't either.
How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation once we're done with the film. I'm sure that given time, new leads will present themselves.
Sounds good to me.
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea just a moment ago? Wouldn't you just miss them if you were to stop looking?
Ah, but the book had more than one reference to the islands, Paimon.
Oh? What else did it say then?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually come across an island.
True. Now that's how they found Canada.
What? Never thought that the captain of the security and surveillance patrol could come from the Fleuve Cendra?
I'm sure that wasn't easy.
You mean rising through the ranks? It was a struggle, for sure. But as long as you can distinguish yourself through your accomplishments and skills, you'll eventually be recognized for your worth. If you look at it another way, my life at Fleuve Cendra has actually taught me a lot of valuable skills. Skills like how to barter with criminals or how to think in their shoes.
Sure, I mean, like, that makes sense to me.
Of course, I'd appreciate it if you could keep this a secret between us.
My lips are sealed, I ain't no snitch. I didn't pay attention to what the time should have been. I'll just... shit. What was the time? Oh, same times. Okay, so if it's probably gonna be the same times for the rest of it.
It's filming time again!
Yay! Where the fuck is this? What? Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck do you guys want me to go? You know what? I'll just go here and figure it out. It'd be awkward if it was above. Oh, thank God it ain't.
Anyway, let's head out and meet up with the others.
Let's start filming. Act 3 started. Damn, the days were going fucking fast. Filming and criminal investigation progress at a steady pace over the next few days.
Good work, everyone.
Thank you, thank
We're
you.
looking to wrap with our two main ladies today. I can already smell our success.
Me too. Well, I smell a lot of things, but success is one of them.
What do you mean, looking to wrap?
It means finalizing everything we've recorded for them so far.
Oh, aren't you the expert now?
Mm-hmm.
This upcoming scene is the two musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron. There will be quite a bit of action, but no choreography beyond what we've already rehearsed. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
The view is beautiful tonight. It reminds me of that fateful night 10 years ago.
Oh, damn.
And now that I've said it, I can even make out the faint fragrance of herbal tea in the air.
Damn.
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother!
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own father?
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother. In this world, mora and status is everything. She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and concessions? Ah, how naive can a woman be?
Mother never asked a single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life, just like the others.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice and sent Mother to her death. Compared to that
What a
deadly
rat.
poison, the two bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
Jesus Christ. They
And
both
that's
keep
exactly
pointing
why
it
I
at
said
them.
you're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me?
Yes.
So let's see.
Yes.
What is stronger, Mora and power, or the 2 muskets in your hands? Get them!
Oh shit.
Tulip! There are too many of them!
It'll be okay. We'll cover each other, Iris.
Wow, that was
Lost.
that was so quick.
To think I'd lose to my own 2 kids.
Damn, that shit was so quick, bro.
We are no children of yours. And we'll never call that place our home.
Then tell me, what did you do all this for? You lost your mother, and will soon kill your father as well. What will you gain in the end, other than sentences for your crimes?
We will gain our long-awaited justice.
Damn.
It's over.
Finally, it's over.
That's crazy. And then they turn on each other and shoot at each other. That'd be fucking crazy.
Where will you
I'm
go
kidding,
now,
I'm kidding.
Tulip?
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you?
I want to go visit Mother's grave.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look, it's blooming again.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect the scene to go so well. And we got it in a single take.
It was pretty good. I'm kind of sad we missed out on the rest of the movie.
Alright,
but
everyone.
Hey, you know what? I'll
We've
take
got
it.
a wrap for Tulip and Iris.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevron!
I still think it's such a missed opportunity. They didn't make this costume for Ayaka come out like now and then give her new animations with fucking guns in it. That would have been so sick. Oh man. Anyway, so great job. You've already wrapped up your roles.
Thank you. I didn't expect our parts to wrap so quickly. I wish I could savor the experience for just a bit longer.
Paimon totally understands. Paimon's not ready to say goodbye to the clapperboard either. Filming has really been a lot of fun. You were great too, Chevres. The way you said, long-awaited justice. It gave Paimon chills.
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book. I still remember trying to act it out in my room the first few times I read it.
Bruh.
Whoa, Paimon would have never guessed you're that type.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil? Don't forget, I'm the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
She's got a point. She is the captain.
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Oh shit.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment.
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? I was just about to tell her how great she did.
It seemed like some urgent official business.
Then perhaps we should thank the stars that we were able to wrap both of your parts so quickly today. Switching around the filming schedule would have been a real pain.
True.
Anyway, I actually came over to let everyone know that we're all done for today. You can go home and get some rest. And one last thing, Miss Ayaka. Your acting skills today were immaculate as always. Are you sure you won't consider taking up full-time acting? See, I just happen to know this great troupe that's still looking for a lead actress.
Thank you for your kind words, Director Farina. Unfortunately, there are still many matters that I have to take care of back home at the Yashiro Commission.
I want to see another
I
acting
cannot remain in
event.
Fontaine to pursue an acting career. Nevertheless, I will make sure to treasure
Or
this
movie
incredible
event. Movie event.
opportunity in my heart.
Oh, that's a shame. but I understand. Just let me know if you ever change your mind.
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. But hopefully I'll... See you tomorrow, Traveler and Paimon.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Yep, see you tomorrow! Well, what should we do next? Maybe we'll go investigate the case some more with Chevrons today.
Maybe.
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Looks like that's what we're gonna do.
Where are we going?
You could say that our ship has finally chanced upon one of those small, remote islands of intel.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Oh, you went literally on an island. That's crazy. No, I'm kidding. That's not like that's a bit too big for an island, yeah. Also, it's on the road.
Paimon's exhausted. Paimon
I still
definitely
don't
didn't expect
understand.
having
It's
to
been
float
like
this far after a
how
full day
many
of
years?
filming.
How do you get tired from flying?
Chevros, why did you take us here?
Did you find a new clue?
Affirmative. It wasn't anything conclusive, but it should show us a clear way forward.
Sounds good.
Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Emily?
Oh, you mean that famous perfumer?
She's a good friend of mine. She's lent me her aid several times in the past to resolve some difficult cases.
Huh.
After I discovered the rainbow rose at the scene of the murder, I sent it to her. After all, she's probably the foremost expert on flowers and scents in all of Fontaine.
And then?
There was nothing remarkable about the flower or the trace amounts of soil left on it.
I see.
But according to Emily, the rainbow rose left by the killer was derived from a very rare cultivar.
Huh. Paimon didn't know that there were different varieties of rainbow
Interesting.
rose. Paimon just thought they grew everywhere in the wild.
Flowers that are deliberately cultivated will always show some different features from those that bloom in the wild.
Yeah.
We already knew that the rose left at the scene belonged to a special cultivar, but with Emily's expertise, we were able to pinpoint the place where it was first picked from.
Quite convenient.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So whoever first planted that rainbow rose was probably the
I
killer.
mean, not necessarily, but yeah.
Precisely. And after we checked what we learned against some sales records from the past, we discovered that there's only one person in all of Fontaine who could grow and sell this specific cultivar.
Huh.
Really? And who is it?
It's the novelist.
Oh my god. See, I told you guys, you know, it definitely could have been the novelist.
But didn't you say he had an alibi?
I told y'all. See, I'm so smart. Y'all should hire me.
To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about him. I still don't think he was the one who pulled the trigger.
Well, you know, I'm going to say against and say I think he was the one who pulled the trigger. I'm just saying, you know, it's good to have someone that disagrees with you in these kinds of things, I like to think. So.
However, that doesn't mean the true culprit never visited him at his home or never purchased a rainbow rose from his garden.
Or that he never did it.
Whatever the case, we will have to confirm a number of things with him.
So you mean the next place we need to go is...
Yes, we're going to pay him a visit at his home.
All right. Sick.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
No.
Coming at ya.
I have not done a lot of I haven't done a lot of things in a while in Fontaine.
That should be his house.
Which one? The one with the Gardamek walking away from it, or the one under us?
There are so many Gardamek stationed around the place. That's pretty unusual, right?
This is a little weird, yeah.
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them so he won't be harassed or disturbed.
So there are a lot of flowers in his garden, but Paimon doesn't think we'll be able to pick one without alerting the Gardameks.
Right. which is exactly why I think there has to be a special connection between him and the killer.
So, should we knock?
Just wait here for now. I'd like to take care of a number of those Gardamex first.
But they're so far away. How are you planning to do that?
She's gonna snipe the shit
Don't
out of them.
forget, Paimon, I'm actually the real-life captain of the Musketeers.
She's gonna snipe the shit out of them. That's fucking crazy. Oh shit. Are we gonna get to snipe them? That'd be fucking great if we could. I'm just saying, you know, I'm a natural sniper. I'm on controller. That wasn't a headshot, but it'll do. Oh, they're still alive, bro? Damn, they were tanky, bro. Like, I thought that last guy took a shot to the face and lived, bro. They were fucking plated up. 3 plates.
All clear. Let's go.
Also because, like, you know, this just a musket, bro. That shit ain't the fucking intervention or anything, bro.
Wait. I'm a little nervous now that we know he could be the killer.
Okay, yes, he's got a gun.
Go over our plan of action again?
Yeah, I suppose that is a bit threatening.
I'll go knock on the door and make sure it's safe inside. Once we're sure that we're in the clear, I'll ask him to come with us for a quick round of questioning at the guard's headquarters.
But can't we just arrest him?
No.
We still have no evidence that he's the killer, or that he lent the killer any direct aid. Still, it would be appreciated if you could pick a rainbow rose from his garden for me while I'm talking to him.
Yeah, no problem.
It'll help the Marachose Phantom confirm Emily's theory.
Sure, no problem. Just be careful, Chevros.
Don't mind me, I'm just going through your garden. Just casually walking to the garden.
Excuse me, Mr. Baptiste, are you home?
Who could it be at this hour?
Oh, it's you, Officer Chevros.
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's headquarters, Mr. Baptiste? We would like to ask you some
Don't
questions
look
about
left.
a case.
Don't look left.
Oh, is it still regarding the murder case from before?
Yes.
I cannot confirm or deny that at this time.
So it is then.
Listen, I need you to come with me, Mr. Baptiste.
Miss Chevros, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
I knew we should have tried it, but we should have hit a little better. Should have brought a ghillie suit, Paimon.
Okay.
Should have brought a ghillie suit. Son of a bitch.
By saving me the trouble, you mean...
I will confess. I was the killer.
Damn.
Huh?
He just admitted he's guilty.
All of a sudden, I don't think he did it.
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed. The musket you're looking for has been buried in my backyard.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste, that everything you say right now will be used as evidence for the inevitable trial.
Yes, I am perfectly aware of that.
I must say, I hate this feeling.
Oh? Is it because I confessed? Or because you've been proven wrong?
Shit, I was proven right.
Both, I suppose.
So, why'd you kill him?
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my novel, of course. I did it to exact revenge.
Okay, let me guess. That's your dad. You're adopted. He killed your mom. Then he sold you out.
I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done so, I'd have been taken away to the headquarters a long time ago. But that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face. After all, he was the one who killed my mother.
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child. I was referring to my birth mother.
That was never recorded in the orphanage's records.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching his mother die right in front of him.
So, you're your novel, it was like a record
Dude,
of your
that's
life?
crazy, bro.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
it's
a work of
definitely
fiction
more
with many
exaggerated. I mean, this guy
embellished
looks like
parts.
an only child, so I mean, like,
But
I say he looks
I
like an
am
only
indeed
child.
the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man who abused his power to murder my mother. That part was 100% real.
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin, an irredeemable beast who sank his fangs into a defenseless woman just for a few bags of Mora.
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take revenge against your father, the true mastermind behind it all.
I never thought I'd hear that kind of thing from the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
I'm simply skeptical about your motives.
It's simple, really. I've grown tired of everything and don't want to shoulder this burden anymore. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger. Well, as it turns out, you are exactly right. I've become overwhelmed by the aftermath of the murder.
So you're going to call a stop to your revenge, just like that?
The true mastermind is too rich and too powerful for me. I've accepted that I will never be able to avenge my mother alone.
And so what? The characters in your book never gave up.
Now, Officer Shavras, I'm the one who has killed a man, aren't I? Are you trying to convince me to commit another crime?
What's your father's name? How do you plan to prove the veracity of all of your claims?
Well, I'd like to speak with you privately.
Sure. Why don't we speak privately at the guard's headquarters?
No, it has to be here. I must ensure that we won't be overheard.
Fine. Let's talk here.
When I said won't be overheard,
I
meant by anyone. I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Well, I'm going to go somewhere else for now. You two have fun.
Thanks.
I am 90% sure
appreciate
if
it.
anything happens, you can handle it. So, I mean, like, shit.
Stay safe, Shavras.
For a second, I thought he was saying the homeless guy was his dad.
All right.
Okay, so.
Let's hear it.
Oh.
Will you really believe what I'm about to say?
Well, that depends on what you're going to tell me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then listen closely.
Damn.
So that's how it's all connected.
So, it seems you believe me after all.
Do you want me to go public with this?
No, of course not. At least, not right now.
Then why did you bother telling me?
You've read my work. What do you think?
Damn.
Even if you were to go public with all of this right now, he'd simply deny everything. It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Anything that could be used as evidence has long faded away. Even if there might have been a solitary island of truth once upon a time, it has long sunk beneath the waves by now. Justice will never find him.
Not if you don't try.
I know that as the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, you will always stand on the side of justice.
Look at me and Paimon just like looking in the directions like, we are not listening. We do not hear any of this. We are waiting for you to finish.
But do you really think a cushy life in prison really constitutes justice for him? I bet he could lead an extremely comfortable life in the fortress of Meripede.
What are you trying to say?
I want you to kill him.
I've been observing you from a distance. Your portrayal of the musketeer was
He's like,
exquisite.
he's dead ass saying, kill him for me. You will fulfill my revenge.
Pull the trigger of justice against him. Let the villain get what he deserves.
You want me to let you go so you may complete your revenge?
I think he's saying you do it for him.
No, Officer Shavras.
He's
I know
dead
that
ass
would be
saying,
impossible.
you kill him for me.
No. What I'd like is for you to perform the deed on my behalf.
Oh, Shavras sure is taking her time. What could they be talking about anyway?
So basically, he wants her to kill him. I mean, kill the guy.
Worried. What if he decided to attack her?
I mean, like, if anything, he's the one I'd be worried about.
Oh, you do have a Still, do you have any idea who the rich person might be? And why the novelist doesn't want us to hear what he's saying to Chevreuse?
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
Hey, how did your talk go?
What should we do next?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters for questioning. He wasn't lying about the musket. It was indeed buried in his backyard.
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name of the rich guy?
Yes, he did. But for now, I have to return to the Special Patrol. There are still a few loose ends I need to tie
Last
up.
time I heard the word loose ends, you know, I'm just saying I had a bad time with that. What's going on? Feels like she's keeping something from us.
I'll probably be quite busy over the next few days, so apologies if you don't see me on set.
She about to go on a killing spree. That's
Paimon
crazy.
understands if you can't tell us everything you know. We'll just keep an eye on the Steambird then.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Bro, dude, the fucking, it's like, I can't do it, so you will kill them in my stead. Kind of fucking thing. I fucking knew that shit was coming, bro. Same times as always. Every time I think about a revenge plot, the first thing that comes to my mind is always Black Ops 1, Call of Duty, you know. That's not like the best revenge, like, plotted revenge plot in the story, but you know, I just remember it very fondly. Where am I going? Bro, it's 8 to 10, bro. What do you mean the next morning? The following I'm being scammed. Unless the following morning meant the one after. Then fair enough. Better let me go now.
We haven't seen Chevreuse since that night at Baptiste's place.
Waited outside his house the whole time. That's crazy. Seems like the same spot. If it's above, I swear to God. Thank God.
Well, guess there's no point in worrying about it now. Let's go join up with the others.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna sing that right now. What's up?
Good morning!
Hello.
Ayaka and I were just talking about you.
Is Chevreuse still not joining us today?
Mm-mm.
Probably not. We haven't seen her either.
Mm-mm.
Huh? That's such a pity. Director Farina said that we've only got a few small scenes left before wrapping up the entire thing. She even said that she'll get me into a couple scenes, so everyone will have a chance to shine in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming.
Feast?
You can join us, right?
Of course.
If only Chevreuse was here. I still haven't taken a photo with her.
I'm afraid that can't be helped. Those special patrol folks are like phantoms when they've got a case on their hands.
Which is ironic because they're not the Marechaussee Phantom, but...
But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the Steambird earlier this morning. It said that the killer in the murder case was none other than the author of the Two Musketeers.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. He came forward and confessed his crimes, but gave no explanation as to why he pulled the trigger. We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to affect the reception of our work?
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film. I have to say, though, that no director can be perfectly comfortable with garnering attention through means other than artistic skill.
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the moment you allowed yourself to be named as the director on our posters.
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has,
Sunk to an all-time low?
spread to the four corners of Tibet.
Damn. Let's go, Farina. You deserve it, baby girl. Let's go. Where the fuck are we filming right now?
Excuse me, everyone.
Hello.
Xavier! Feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
Really has been.
I've been talking non-stop with the Film Association, and I'm absolutely swamped trying to coordinate the film's marketing. So forgive me for not being around more often.
That's
but
all right.
Please believe me when I say that I will make sure everyone's hard work gets the exposure it deserves.
Oh, seems like you've been fighting your own battles.
Yes, that's one way to put it. Oh, and before we begin the final round of filming, please allow me to finally introduce you to the original investor of our film, Mr.
Shit.
Morris.
A pleasure to meet you all.
All of a sudden, I think he's the problem.
Yes, glad to make your acquaintance, Mr. Morris. We've heard about the issues you've encountered with your financial situation, and genuinely hope that things have taken a turn for the better.
Oh, well, the situation has indeed improved somewhat.
It's because the guy went to jail.
Don't worry, Mr. Morris. Accidents and last-minute challenges happen all the time.
Yeah.
There's no need to blame yourself
You
over
could
it.
have never expected that your little bastard son, I feel like he was a bastard from the fact that he became adopted, all of a sudden went and murdered someone you knew.
The good news is that we're almost done filming now. And I would even say that this is the best story I've ever seen.
Is that so? I say that's great news.
All right, now that we've gotten all the pleasantries out of the way, let's get this show on the road. We'll mostly be filming typical people and scenery from the streets today to improve the sense of environmental ambiance in some parts of the film. Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato and Miss Yoimiya as well. They'll be used to show outsider perspectives on the fates of the two musketeers.
That's right. Ayato should be here any minute.
Excellent! Then let's start with the scenery shots. Camera and clapper loader, you're up.
Alright, time to get to work.
We'll be ready.
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the streets. If you happen to find some particularly lovely patches of flowers and grass, feel free
Like
to
the
grab
one you're
some
standing
close-ups
on?
of those as well. Ready? Lights! Camera! Action! Okay, now move the camera slowly.
Okay.
Try to focus on that flower.
This one? Okay.
What's wrong? Just adjust the focal
hold on.
length a bit.
Hold on.
Something the matter?
Yeah, no, it's kind of broken.
Huh? But wasn't it working fine for all the days before? Veronique, can we try a different camera?
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights, camera, action!
Yeah, no, even worse.
Don't tell me. This one is broken too. Veronique, do we have any other spare ones we can use?
I'm afraid we only brought these two today.
Bro.
What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away. Oh, and you too, Bono. Go find our spare camera in the warehouse and bring it back to the set.
On it.
The fuck is going on with these cameras,
Greetings,
bro?
everyone. My apologies for the delay. Is something the matter, Ayaka?
Fucking whack-ass
It
cameras
seems like
for
there's
some
some
reason.
issues with the filming equipment today. We're stuck for the moment.
I see.
Maybe you just gotta blow on it a little.
Well, let's not just stand here twiddling our thumbs. Actors, to the makeup booth. We'll start on the next scene as soon as we get a working camera.
Okay, we got a repaired cam. No, I guarantee you, it's that
The
fucking
people at the
flower.
workshop told me that the part which holds the lens in place seemed to have fallen off. That's super strange.
Huh.
It was perfectly fine just yesterday.
Well, no time to dwell on that now. Let's get back to filming.
Okay.
Ahem! Quiet on set! Places, everyone! Lights! Camera! Action!
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have. It seems that they've caused quite the commotion in the city.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to explode.
Oh? I find that quite hard to imagine, considering how he already looks most days.
Damn.
Director, we have a problem.
Oh, we're in the middle of a take! Couldn't you wait until we wrapped up this
Damn,
scene?
this is really grinding our gears
No,
right now.
Director, our film, all the finalized film that we've been keeping in the case has disappeared.
Huh?
Oh, wait, what did you say?
Mr. Bono, please take me to where the film was kept
What
right
the
away.
fuck?
I'm coming too. No, Yoimiya, you have to stay here. Oh. Okay, listen up. Everyone who's not working on this current scene can go with Bono to look for the film. Everyone else, stay
Bro, what
put
the
and
fuck,
wrap up
bro?
the scene.
My volunteered film can't end like this, guys. What the fuck?
How could all these problems happen in just one day?
I'm smelling sabotage.
We're back.
How did it go? Did you find the film?
We found it in the sewers.
What the fuck?
Huh? In the sewers? Is the film still okay?
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it. The others are checking now to see if we lost any specific scenes.
You scared me for a moment there.
Flushed it down the
I really
toilet.
thought we had lost everything.
It ain't fucking toilet paper, bro.
I really don't want to experience that feeling of despair again.
Yeah, I know, right? That feeling of everything you know, that everything you worked so hard for just drowns beneath the fucking water. Crazy.
Okay, but who could have stolen the film and dumped it there?
Who the fuck is using it as toilet paper? Come on, fess up.
Could it be some competitors working on other films?
But if they wanted to harass us, why wait until the last day?
You know, it's a little late. Huh.
Okay, we don't have time to really look into it right now. Let's strike while the iron is still hot and wrap this thing up once and for all.
Yeah, let's finish it.
Thanks to everyone's efforts, you finally wrap up the final scene. Even though some unexpected situations and problems occurred.
I would like
I can
to
read all that.
officially announce that our entry to the festival, The Two Musketeers, has now concluded filming!
Yay!
I'm unspent. It's so late already.
Even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support.
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you.
No problem,
really,
brother.
You've all helped
No
me
problem.
so much.
All right, let's save the awards speech for later and hopefully also get some rehearsals in before the real thing. Anyway, now it's time to party! Let's all make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and fun that
Someone
even
watch the
blubber
film, 'cause I
feast
swear to
will
God.
want in.
Party! Paimon wants to party!
Yay! Let me collect these real quick. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright, that's mine. Oh, butterfly. I'm taking that too.
Whoa, this place is hopping. Everyone's finally getting to relax after
Need some
wrapping up the
fireworks.
film. Let's go chat with someone.
Have you ever seen a fireworks show, Mr. Morris? It's pretty amazing.
I'm afraid I haven't, but I'll take your word for it.
Socially awkward. I feel like she would not want to talk to me, but you know what? Hey,
This is turning out to be quite the party.
she sounds so done with this shit.
I was thinking, if this film turns out to be a success, could I ask the two of you to stay and be a part of my crew? Of course, I'll definitely increase the pay for next time.
I'd be more than happy to, Mr. Xavier.
Thank you for the offer, Mr. Xavier.
Aw.
But I've made some plans to go on a journey to the other nations once the festival
Hey,
is
he's
over.
got a crew
Is
starting.
that so? Well, then in that case, bon voyage, Miss Veronique. Please feel free to get in touch once you've returned to Fontaine.
An opportunity. Lucky you.
Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for
Nice.
your concern.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine
Ooh.
cultural exchange events. So the next time we visit, we'll be doing so in our capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission.
Nice.
Oh, that's great! maybe Paimon will be able to find Fontaine detective novels in Inazuma from now on. Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yaimiko get upset if that happens? That would be stealing some of her business.
You know, I don't think she'll mind, as long as the novels are interesting.
That's not a point. She's always complaining that light novels have become bland and too predictable.
Gotta mix
after
it
all.
up a little bit, you know, create some competition in the market, you know?
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both
Some games
nations,
should-
of course.
Totally.
We have also made plans for cross-cultural
Do that.
engagements in
I'm
the
just
fields
saying.
of gourmet
Genshin.
cuisine, toy making, and artisan craftsmanship.
Whoa! Paimon's
Nice.
getting super excited now!
When the time comes, be sure to visit and participate in all the events.
Oh, well, we will. We will. Okay, Farina!
Farina!
I hate that. I hate that it played like that right after. Oh my god.
My darling clapper loader and camera operator, you've both worked really hard.
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, Paimon was getting a little tired of playing with the clapperboard by the end of it. Worst of all, Paimon started having dreams of you shouting, "Lights, camera, action!" into Paimon's ears. The actual dream can't even start until you've yelled that.
Damn. Damn, the fact that she said worst of all.
Hey, if anything, shouldn't I be more grand and delightful in your dreams? We've been through so much
Damn,
together,
Paimon,
and
what the
that's how your
fuck?
brain remembers me?
What the fuck,
Not
Paimon?
Paimon's fault. We've just used the clapperboard too much lately.
I think Paimon has an inherent dislike of Farina for some reason.
Anyway, what's most important is that we've wrapped the film. I'm pretty confident that we'll take first prize.
You mean the Farina Award?
Hey, no need to mention the official name.
To be honest.
Wait,
What
now
do you
that you
think?
mention it, if we did win the prize, would Farina just get a statue of herself?
Come on, I don't need that kind of attention. Xavier can accept the reward on our behalf.
So funny if he gave it to her though.
Imagine Farina accepting the Farina Award and holding a Farina statue.
I'm going back to my dessert now. You all can keep discussing that on your own.
It would be kind of funny.
What kind of dessert should I try next?
Yeah, no, I don't think she cares for it though. It doesn't seem like she cares for it. Yes, what's up? What's up? You look quite bored.
Chiori!
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these kinds of big social occasions?
Not particularly. But this is still better than Fontaine Fashion Week.
I suppose it is.
But if this film becomes a big hit, people
I like
will
her
definitely
voice.
come flocking to your shop.
Yes, that's highly likely. As long as the film can premiere as planned.
Are you still worried about the case?
That and all the obstacles we had to face today.
You're right. It's as if all our bad luck just manifested at once.
You know, it's fucking weird.
Why today of all days?
Yeah, no, I wonder. I really do wonder.
No, it's nothing. We've already delivered the film to the editors, so there should be nothing more to worry about.
Element, I haven't seen the vision on her. I haven't really looked for it.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris? You having a good time?
Well, you could say that. Do you happen to know when the party is scheduled to end?
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say probably not until well after midnight. Is there something that you still have to take care of at home, Mr. Morris?
Oh, well, I'm just not a late night person, so I might take off shortly.
Oh no! Silly me. I almost forgot something super important.
Oh, what is it?
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party, but I forgot to bring them over from the warehouse.
Fireworks, you say? Well, that's truly a pity. Sorry things didn't go as planned.
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able to fetch all of them by myself.
Me? Are you sure that you can't find anyone else?
Huh.
I just wanted to make this surprise for everyone, The warehouse isn't far from here. We'll be there in no time. Pretty please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best fireworks I've ever made. So I also want you to see them before you leave. They're stunning. I promise that they'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you'll never forget.
But...
It's okay. Just come with me. If we're sneaky enough, nobody else will see us leaving.
I literally see it happening with my very own eyes.
The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
It's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris. It's probably because I'm used to carrying fireworks all the time, so it doesn't feel like a lot of work to me.
Huh. Alright, let's take a look at this warehouse.
It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Why did I have to get roped into this? What was that?
Damn!
Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
Damn! Shit, he got set up like crazy.
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this.
Damn!
She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards.
Damn!
That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake. It has to be. There's no way.
Damn, this
No
is a
way
sick
your
ass
assassin
cutscene.
didn't
Holy
destroy it,
shit.
you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret.
What a rat.
I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She forced my hand.
What a rat.
No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
That's
you can
fucked
keep
up.
your Mora, and you can go to hell.
Oh, she did. Did she do it? Oh, I'm sad. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Caught his ass in 4K. Let's go, boys. Caught in 4K, my guy. I don't know how you did it, but you managed to get your ass caught in 4K. Oh, damn.
You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique.
Bitch, you tried it. You
Or
tried it.
perhaps I should call you the Second Musketeer.
Damn. Oh, that's why she said children, bro. Oh, dude, that's fucking crazy.
What's going on? This wasn't in the script.
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Ain't this quite the thing?
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Drop your weapon. This is my final warning.
What is going on?
Do I have to spell
Damn,
it
brother,
out
you
for
had
Morris?
2 children.
Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess the truth. But this last part is all improv, of course.
I was gonna say, it's strange how there's 2 children in the story, and yet he's a single child. Turns out he wasn't. That's crazy.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now.
I wouldn't have guessed it, honestly.
Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby just outside. Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be rejoining them shortly.
On it.
Look
So
at that.
what do you think, Morris?
In
Care to
4K.
talk about what happened 20
I
years ago?
can't believe your ass got caught in 4K like that. Like, how did you let that happen, bro? Like, that's a film camera, my guy. Film camera in 4K. That's crazy.
My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager that you wouldn't last for more than a minute in there. With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move.
It's basically your only choice.
All right. I'll talk.
Good choice.
I hired an assassin to murder Elisa. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't long before she became pregnant. And if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home. I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
What a fucking ass.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
Bro, that's fucked up.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only...
Her.
You mean...
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice.
No. You always had a choice. You just made the wrong choice. Again.
Bro, absolutely did not care, technically.
Do you know how it
Not even
feels to
technically,
watch
he
your
just did
mother
not
be
care.
killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified that we didn't even know we could ever take a breath. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. It was only until the next evening when we finally climbed out and gathered
Dude, that's
around
so
our
fucked
mother.
up.
But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it.
I figured as much.
You did?
I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way.
Fair enough. I
I
mean,
think
shit.
what really tipped me off was, how could I not feel a sense of regret in him? He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met, but he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted that he was the sole perpetrator in the case. But after the
Damn,
questioning
forget what I
ended,
said, bro. I
I
would be a
disassembled the
terrible
musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got? He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner.
I see.
So, I decided to play along. And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the cast. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
Good point.
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I don't think she did.
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name.
Okay, he did.
That so-called
She-
financial
I
crisis
don't
was
think she
all
did.
just a
She did
ruse.
figure it out.
He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding.
Huh.
After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Elisa all those years ago.
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds.
Kinda
Morris
crazy.
couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, He figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today,
Which is when he
just
threw
as
the
I
film in the toilet.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
Mm-hmm.
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well.
Damn, she is fucking smart as fuck.
Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew.
Ah.
With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on the same page, just a few lines from his.
Hers. Oh, you know what? And she did want to leave Fontaine after.
My brother. He trusted you.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face when you told him to go to hell. I really thought you'd put a bullet in his brain.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted that too. But hey, you know, it's okay. It's okay. You know, revenge isn't always the way. Sometimes.
You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of Meripede?
To be fair, I mean, considering what he's done, I don't think he'd be living like a king.
I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands. And you would call this ending fair? Is this what you call justice?
In the end, it all comes down to justice, huh?
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head.
So I'll do it.
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated. An eye for an eye, and a life for a life. But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world. Today, you'll kill Morris. And tomorrow, his children may come for you.
He had kids? God damn, I feel bad for his kids, bro. What a terrible dad.
The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle
I hope they have
of
a good mother,
revenge,
because like, holy fuck,
as
that
well as
was
the
terrible.
destruction of order and civilized society. Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice.
True, it's pretty civilized.
But with all that said, I will promise you this. Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress of Meripede.
Chevros? The rest of the special
To
patrol
be
is
honest,
here.
I don't think he probably would have actually nothing about it.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena, please take them away.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered. At least, not today.
Chevros.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew.
You know, I think, technically I don't, technically I feel like I would have pulled the trigger, but that's me. I'm I think you made the right call though.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
I would have pulled the trigger, but I'm irresponsible like that, so.
I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own hands.
The real question is, would you pull the trigger? Would you? And I'm talking to you, Chad. Would you pull the trigger?
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be...
Yeah, what a
I'm at a loss of
fucking
words.
rat.
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind this story?
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere?
Yes, we should.
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread
Bro,
the
it's
word
a
now that
film
you've learned the truth?
based on the truth, bro.
Chiori is right. I'd also like more people to see this story for themselves.
but the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script. Is that still acceptable to you, Miss Chevreuse?
The call is yours. We still have time to reshoot an ending if that's what you'd like.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have for the catharsis.
You know what? I actually do think that the film ending the way it is compared to how it actually ended, I actually do think that's a good thing, because like then you get to see both
Romanticism is what gives
sides.
works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution
That
that
could never work in real life. Yes.
Just like the real world, the world of stories also has its own set of rules and justice. These different possibilities are what initially drew me to reading in the first place.
Sounds good to me. I support
I
your
approve
decision.
this decision.
What about Veronique? Will she be okay?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. If I had to
Fair
guess,
enough.
they'll probably all be sent to the fortress of Meripede. I'll make sure to
Do
give
not
Risley
keep
a heads
them
up about
three
it.
in the same cell.
Oh, you mean that kind of heads up?
Exactly.
Nice.
Ahem. All right, then the matter's settled. Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all gloomy and grumpy. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. We'll be starting the post-production process tomorrow.
Epic.
You should join us, Chevreuse. You missed the first few hours of the party, didn't you?
All right. Count me in.
Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still some good news that I'd like to share with Chevreuse.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk with the two of you.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
I have to say, I would be such a shit detective then. Dude, I was so convinced the guy did it, but it turns out he had a fucking sister, bro. Like, what the fuck? Or maybe I would be okay at it. Not the best at it, like Chevreuse. Like, you know, I'd be okay at it. Then again, this is a work of
Sorry
fiction.
for the
I mean,
wait.
like, I can't really base this experience on real life.
Oh, we weren't waiting long at all. Is there something else you
What's
wanted
up?
to tell us?
No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, I should have another conversation with the two of you.
Okay.
Traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes?
Bro, I think I would have helped him get his revenge. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. No, you know what? If I thought about it, I think I actually would have. No, I say like right now, like yeah, I probably would have shot him. But like thinking about it, like if I had the time to think about it for like a bit, I probably would have done the same actually. Like if he was to ask me at the moment, I think in the moment I would have said yes. But if it was like something I thought about over the few days, I think I would have definitely said the same as her though.
Is that so? Well, thanks for sharing. When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold.
I wanna know what she says if you said the other ones. I'm curious.
He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up before reaching the shore, especially when the water was cold.
Oh? Why
Oh.
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, I still hadn't received my vision. One winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin, and the seawater was so frigid that it numbed my toes the moment I stepped in. I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the Special Patrol as well. You could say it was his way of educating his children.
That sounds awful.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked me up and tossed me into the icy water. The bone-chilling cold took away my senses. I couldn't feel anything but fear and rage. I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I realized that if I were to give up, I really would die right then and there. I used all of my strength to try and catch up to my father. Those few minutes felt longer than my whole life up until that point. I did, however, make it to the other side. I've never felt afraid about anything in my life after that. nor have I ever cried again.
That way of teaching would have never worked on Paimon.
I think I would have died.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right method for anyone.
Okay, good. I'm glad you agree with that.
It's just that, working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into that winter sea all over again. The anger and the helplessness.
Chevres.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would be to forever lose myself among the waves. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can still see who swims faster.
I'm game.
You guys go ahead. Paimon will grab the clapperboard to mark the start of the race.
I think you should join us, Paimon. I think you're a good swimmer. I mean, like, shit. I'm curious, if I switch to Chevres and then just...
Whoa, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water, Chevres. You were swimming even faster than Paimon can fly.
Yeah, it was like one moment you were at the shore and the next moment you were at the other shore. It's crazy.
So, about the special patrol, did you join because of your dad?
Partly, but I'd say I was more inspired by the heroes I read about in stories growing up.
That's a good way to... That's a good inspiration.
Oh, so it's due to your love of stories.
Of course, it was only after I joined the Special Patrol that I learned that truth is often stranger than fiction.
That happens.
Come on, let's walk a bit more. To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But
hold on, my immersion,
This world is full of...
Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance.
I feel like I missed out like the whole conversation.
Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot better after getting all that off my chest.
Anytime.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh. You're right. I didn't realize we were so close.
He really did plant a lot of flowers. It's just like how he described it in the story.
Huh? Wait. Paimon, Traveler, look!
Huh.
The rainbow roses in the garden. They're
Hey.
in full bloom now. Even though it's a bit late, I must thank you for investigating this case with me.
No problem.
Not on behalf of the Special Patrol this time. It's a personal expression of gratitude from yours truly.
About your family.
Oh, you want to hear more about my father?
Yeah, sure.
To be honest, I didn't spend that much time with him. He was always busy with the Special Patrol, so he would often return home really late at night. Some nights, he didn't come home at all. Once, he didn't come home for a long time, maybe a whole week or so. And when I went out to buy food, I learned that he had become a criminal, and by extension, that made me a criminal's daughter. But we can talk about that another day.
I suppose so, about the case.
I actually have a lot of sympathy for Veronique and Baptiste. I can understand the hatred they feel for their father. But that doesn't mean I'll allow them to walk the path of evil, even if it might lead to another sense of justice.
About the film?
Films are different from the real world. They're a form of art and represent the wishes in people's hearts. I adore the Two Musketeers, and I'm very happy to have had the opportunity to act the role. I can't wait to catch the film when it premieres in the Opera House. I'm looking forward to seeing the audience's reaction to the climactic ending.
Please take care.
Thank you for looking out for me. I'll see you at the award ceremony. I'd be very surprised if we don't win.
I'll be so sad if we don't. 2 days later? Got it. Oh shit. Well, I'd say this is good enough, but okay. The game does not agree. Alright, time to go to the venue, boys. Then we can finish off this stream and then I can just finish the rest of the event. We made it. Some more time passes after that. The film has a successful premiere and the Musket murder case has also successfully come to an end.
Xavier, it's been a while.
Hey there, you two. Sorry I've been scarce. I've been buried in marketing and preparing the film for release ever since we wrapped post-production.
No problem, no problem.
The award ceremony is today, right? Paimon wonders if we'll win the Farina Award.
I'd give it a 90% chance.
Farina! Oh, Paimon didn't know you were already here. You're earlier than everyone else.
I'm sure the others will also be here in no time. Xavier, if we end up getting called on stage, shouldn't you come up with a name for our crew?
Volunteer Productions.
What? But we don't even know if we're going to win. I wouldn't want to jinx our chances by celebrating early.
Just open your eyes! Surely you've seen the audience's reactions to our film.
I haven't.
We've had nothing but critical acclaim.
That's good.
You've also had
Sounds good.
conversations with the Opera House's operating staff, right? Didn't they want to increase
I
the
wanna
number
watch the
of
whole
showings?
movie.
With the Mora you've made from the box office, you can now open your very own film company.
But that's all credit to my amazing crew. You've all helped to make this a reality, so I can't be the only one asked to come up with a name.
Well, give it some thought. I'm sure the crew will respect your choice.
Shit, I mean, you kind of put the crew together. I mean, like, shit, bro.
All right, but before that, Traveler and Paimon, could I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress of Meripede?
Well, huh?
Huh? But shouldn't we stay for the award ceremony?
I wanted to ask you two to invite Shavraz to join us at the ceremony.
Ah.
She's one of the lead roles, after all. I haven't been able to find her recently, so I haven't had the chance to invite her personally.
Ah, okay, I see.
According to the papers, the culprits of the Musket murder case will be personally escorted today by the captain of the Special Patrol to the Fortress of Meripede.
Got it.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
I understand. It'll be a piece of cake.
Yep, just wait here, Xavier. And maybe try to come up with a few snappy sounding
Pick one with like a
names.
nice pizzazz to it, you know, something that stands out.
All right,
you know?
then I'll leave you to it.
Farina Productions.
Will we really win an award?
Trust me. When have I ever been wrong about something like this?
I mean, shit, trust in your ex-Archon. I would. This event has been fun. It's been fun. It really has been. In the office directly. Got it. Wow, what a nice place the prison was. Hello, it's me.
This is as far as I'll be taking them. I'll leave the three of them to you now.
Got another errand to run?
Something like that. I'm expected at a party.
Now that's something you don't hear every day. Found a new pastime?
No, it's just a special occasion.
Shavraz! Risley!
Hello.
Festivals really do bring people together. It's been a while since I last had so many visitors at the Fortress of Meripede.
I mean, technically, I feel like you get a lot, but not because it's like they want to visit you. It's because they have to go here.
Call it the festival spirit, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah, you could say that. Even our head nurse has gotten herself all worked up preparing super deluxe nutritious shakes. Just one gulp and you'll have met all your nutrition needs.
Were you talking about work just now?
We've already finished discussing everything. So, what do you think about my heads up, Mr. Risley?
I believe I haven't yet made any promises or guarantees.
But you also didn't shoot me down.
True.
Here, how about this? You could give everyone a copy of the newspaper. Perhaps on the day when the cover story happens to, oh, I don't know, expose a certain someone's misdeeds from 20 years ago?
I suppose then a certain someone may soon find himself the most unlucky person in the Fortress of Meripede.
Smart.
While another 2 people will soon be hailed as heroes.
Speaking of heroes, did you two need something
Hi.
from me?
Actually,
We're here for her, not you.
You're here to invite me to the party, right?
Indeed.
Don't worry, I didn't forget.
Okay, that's good.
Ooh, then let's head back right away. See you, Risley. Happy Fontanalia Festival.
Yeah. Hope you guys been getting water every time someone comes and asks. You know, it's like trial or water. Yeah.
And the same to
Because
you.
I feel like you guys don't have treats. Oh shit, we're going back over. Okay, I didn't need to walk out of this office. I could have just teleported. The Two Musketeers triumph. Let's go. Oh,
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontanalia Film Festival is...
is?
The Two Musketeers!
Yeah. Oh, damn! Look at the artwork for this. Damn, y'all must have gotten what's Albino's pen name again? It's not. I don't remember. But damn, y'all must have gotten him for it. Holy. Look how proud Farina looks. Damn. Haha.
Congratulations,
Let's
Mr.
go. Oh, bro
Xavier.
is gonna cry.
We won? I can't believe it! I really can't thank all of you enough!
See? My takes on Fontaine's entertainment industry have never been wrong.
Now, please welcome to the stage the producer of the Two Musketeers, Mr. Xavier!
Thank you! Thank you all so much for your recognition and support. While I'm up here, I would love to give special thanks to...
Time really flies, huh?
It certainly
She's
feels
gonna
that
ignore
way.
his speech. God damn.
Feels like it was only yesterday when you were teaching me to hold a musket.
Bring one with you.
Will you come back to Fontaine again?
Of course. I'm very fond of this city. There are so many novel and interesting things that it's been hard to keep track of them all. But how about you? Would you be interested in visiting Inazuma?
She would fit in pretty well.
I
the
can't
light
say the
novel
thought
industry.
has crossed my mind
Industry.
before, but I'd be willing to consider it now.
I feel like she'd enjoy a lot of light novels.
I will be eagerly awaiting your visit. It would be wonderful if you could visit my home and enjoy a taste of our tea and desserts.
Yeah, let's keep in touch.
Did you
Hey.
accomplish all you came here for?
Yes. And you should visit Inazuma again sometime.
How has Ogura and her business been?
To my knowledge, she's doing quite well.
Tell her I said hi.
I certainly will.
I heard the thunderstorm has stopped.
Yes, and the war has also been brought to an end. Peace and prosperity has returned to the islands.
I quite like the sound of that. Perfect for hanging textiles out to dry.
I'd like to offer my thanks again to the entire
Rich people.
cast and crew.
I'm kidding.
Without you, I would have never completed this film, much less had the
Did
opportunity
you come up with
to
a
be
name yet?
standing on this stage.
Better be good.
With the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially
Oh,
announce
damn,
our
he went
film
for it.
company, Musketeer Pictures.
I like that. That's a good name. I appreciate. You know what? That's great.
Then in that case, let's please welcome all the members of Musketeer Pictures onto the stage for a commemorative photo.
Let's go.
Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking pictures.
Just going
Director
right up.
Farina, I believe you are the most deserving person to raise this trophy.
No. There's no need. It's so embarrassing.
It's an honor the director deserves.
You are the director.
Yes, I agree.
I can't think of anyone better for the honor.
Just accept that you're not getting out of this.
Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1.
I want to see her holding the. I want to see her holding the thing. Here, pictures. Let me see her holding. Let me see her holding the word. Oh, look at her. Wait. She looks kind of embarrassed though. Oh, fucking. Oh, this is a great picture. Oh. Well, with that, the story is over. Oh, people, I can talk to people though, so I'll do that on my own time. I will end the stream here because I have to finish the rest of the event with all the mini games and such. I'm gonna actually, you know what? If there's one thing I'm gonna show me sniping the shit out of the Hill of Charles where the sniper event at. That's not me purposely making my voice like that. That was my throat fucking dying. Watch this, people. I'm about to show you how the fuck it's done. I'd be really fucking sad if I missed like a shit. Oh, limited? Alright. Okay, so basically what's going on here is I gotta shoot that guy in the face. Dead. Alright, this guy right here. Dead. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who wants to smoke? You? Dead. You? Dead. You thought you could hide? Bitch, you tried. Dead. Alright, who's next? You? Fuck. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I whiffed that shot. Bitch. How much do I have? Oh, that much? Easy. Okay, there's more around. I just literally cannot see. See, I might be a decent shot, but like I'm also blind as fuck. Oh. Oh, okay, so they're on. I could have done this. Two more somewhere. Damn, y'all asleep? Crazy. I whiffed that shit so bad, I'm not gonna lie. That's an embarrassment to my name. I'm on controller. I can do that shit again and I won't miss a single shot. Okay, I might miss like one or two, but like, you know what? I won't whiff as bad as I did that one shot, bro. I promise you. See this guy? Dead. This guy? Dead. Next guy? Fucking dead. Easy. All right, give me the next one. I could have ended stream, but I decided I wanted to show off my sniping skills. Please do not think I can do this good in Warzone because there's no bullet drop in this. I mean, there's velocity, but there ain't drop. I wasn't ready. Let's go. Where they at? Where the enemies at? Spawn in, spawn in. I'm ready. Should I tried harder than that, bitch? I wonder, is there a higher difficulty or is it just like the one? Stop moving the fucking guide, Jesus. Nice. Okay, select stage. Okay, yeah, you can't choose a difficulty, but you know what? Still, I like it. This event's pretty good. You know, I would prefer to have done it on the mouse because there's no aim assist, but like, you know, I'm just saying. I'm doing fairly well either way. I honestly did not even think about what the fuck I was supposed to do here. Also, I'm shooting people now. I can't help but notice that. Okay, so curious about what everything does, so I'm just gonna wait. Headshot. He's asleep, so oh, I can see a lot more. Okay. Oh, I have to break that? I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, let's wait for those things to... What is that? Oh, I kind of whiffed that, not gonna lie. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay, hopefully I can just do this. Okay, that thing dies in one shot. Got it. Oh, two guys back there. Didn't see that. Fuck, okay. The fucking sensitivity on the aim down sight is fucking awful. Oh, I can use my left stick. That's weird. Okay, hold on. Don't understand the bullet drop on this thing yet. I won't lie. I could do that again. More perfectly. So very much, I could just very much just wait for this guy to run all the way over there, hit that one, and then boom, and then like wait, and then I can just do this. This guy will literally never awake. So we'll just do that. Close enough. I can't believe that I didn't kill the other guy. It's kind of upsetting. Curious. Oh. That should not have... I was gonna say, if the other guy fucking lived, I would have been so pissed. Wait for a better opportunity with that one. Come on. God, the sensitivity on this thing is ass, bro. Like, bro, what is ew, bro? Like, why is she so slow? It's a controller problem, to be honest. Like, on mouse and keyboard, I'm pretty sure that is not a problem, but for controller, that is fucking awful. I got nothing to prove by doing it perfectly either. Oh, defending it again? Nice. How did I miss? I probably could have waited for that thing. Okay, that was pretty easy. That was fun, you know. It's nice to do a little bit of sniping, you know. Get my little Call of Duty itching in the kitchen impact. Either way, I will now end the stream there. Yes, I was gonna entirely do the story and then sniping event. That was the sniping part was totally planned in the schedule for this. Yep. Still, that was fun. Getting a lot of good stuff out of that. Joyous gift. Oh, got it. Ah, the refinement material. Okay, got it, got it. Vent shop. Yep, I'm gonna make sure to do this later. Okay. Now then, I will end the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It was a bit of a last second kind of deal, but hey, that's just how it is. I forgot to do the event for like a long time, so and now I finally decided to put in the time to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye.